So I'm going to start over on the side in this drawer. This is just the drawer to my little desk right here. And I'm going to start all the way over on the left here, which is all of my foundations, BB creams, tinted moisturizers, anything like that. I've got this e.l.f. tinted moisturizer that I've been using lately that I've really been loving. It's got an SPF 20 in it, and it's just got pretty good coverage for what it is, and it sits really well on my skin, and I really like it a lot. I've got the color Nude, and that is really good for the price that it is. I think it's only like $3 or something like that, so if you're looking for a very inexpensive tinted moisturizer, definitely try this one out because it definitely surpassed any expectations that I had. I've got this CoverGirl Whipped Foundation, which I can say with every kind of certainty that I am not a fan of this. I just don't like the way that it goes on my skin at all. As you can see, I have not used much of it. I kind of dipped my fingers in it, tried it out, and just did not like it. If you like it, that's good for you. I'm glad someone likes it, but I'm just not a fan. It's really dry and just doesn't go on very well, so I'm not a fan. But as I said before, I'm not wasteful. I can't see throwing it away. Maybe I'll try it again in the future and have a better experience, but as of right now, not a fan. I've got some foundations that I don't really use as much. I've got the Revlon Nearly Naked, which I didn't really have a problem with the way it looked, but it did kind of make me break out a little more than some of the other foundations I wear, so I'm not really sure about that one. But it might have just been coincidental at the time, so I don't know. I've got the Rimmel Clean Finish foundation, which you can see I use a good little amount in there. I just don't really like the way that it comes out. It's got like this paddle in here, and I'm not really a fan of that. But as far as a foundation, it was pretty good. I liked that. And then I've got the Revlon 24-Hour Color Stay Foundation, which I have absolutely no problem with. It just is too light for me right now because I'm a little tanner now because I've been out in the sun all summer, so that one's just too light for me right now. But once I get a little paler, I'm sure I'll be breaking that one out again. Over here I've got my BB creams, Maybelline, CoverGirl. This one, the Maybelline one, has an SPF of 30 in it, which I really like, and I really love that one as far as BB creams go. The CoverGirl one only has an SPF of 15 in it, so I don't wear it as often because I do live in Florida, so it's pretty sunny here. I've got the Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick, and this is really awesome. It's great for travel because you can kind of just put it right on your face and rub it in with your fingers. You don't really need a brush or anything, and it's not messy at all. I've got some little samples here. This is the Marc Jacobs foundation. This one is the Laura Mercier Silk Cream foundation. Those are both awesome, so if you're looking for a nice high-end foundation, definitely try those out. I know that I will be purchasing a full-size one of this as soon as I run out of the sample, which, as far as samples go, Sephora gives out the best samples. They give you enough to try out the foundation and find out if you really truly like it or not. So don't take my word for it. Go down to Sephora for yourself, grab a sample of the Marc Jacobs foundation, and you will love it. And last for this little section, I've got my NARS foundations. This is the NARS Sheer Glow in Mont Blanc, and I've got a little pump for it. And then this is the same thing, NARS Sheer Glow in Punjab, and I wear the Punjab one when I'm a little tanner like right now. As I start to get paler, I combine the two, and then I wear Mont Blanc in the winter when the sun is not out as much and I get a little bit paler. So that's what's in that section. In this section right here, I've got all of my powders and concealers, and then I also have this little guy right here. He's a NARS primer little sample that I got, and that's really awesome, and I'm probably going to be buying a full-size one of these once this runs out. In here I've got powders. I've got my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, which I wear every single day. It's in transparent and I love it. I've got a CoverGirl powder that I don't really wear as much, and I've had it for a while because I love this one. I've got a CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless. I think this is the color Very Light. That's an awesome, awesome concealer. I love it a lot. I've got 3 of the Maybelline Cover Sticks. This one's Ivory, I believe, and then I've got the green one and the white one, whatever colors those are. Yeah, it just says green and white. And then I have a Rimmel concealer. I've got Makeup Forever, the HD concealer, Maybelline Fit Me concealer, which is my favorite concealer right now as far as drugstore concealers go. It's wonderful. I've got an e.l.f. one that I'm not really a fan of because it doesn't really have very good coverage, but it does smell really awesome, and it works if you don't have something bigger to conceal. So if you really don't need a whole lot of coverage, this is a pretty good concealer right there. I've got the Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Roller, which is really awesome, looks really good on the skin. I've got Bobbi Brown MAC Studio Finish. I've got this little quad back here from Sonia Kashuk, which I really like because it's got a lighter concealer, a darker concealer, a green one, which is really good for canceling out redness, and then it's even got a little powder in here. I also have this Sonia Kashuk little tower that has a concealer at the top, a powder, and then a blush. And then I've got these little samples. This one is like a moisturizer from Sephora, and this one is a sample of the POREfessional from Benefit. And then in this next section right here, I have all of my little small eyeshadow things, trios, quads. And I don't have all of them in here, but I have the ones that I use more, and just the ones that didn't really fit in my palette drawer, which I will show you guys later. So let me just adjust this so you can get a little better view. And I'm going to go through everything that is in this little section right here. I've got all of my single ones, which I only have 4. I've got a matte blue one from Revlon, a CoverGirl shimmery blue, and then CoverGirl purple and pink ones. And I really like all those, so those stay right in there. I've got this palette that has some blue ones in it, a little quad from Sonia Kashuk that I haven't even used yet, still has the plastic on it. This one is Shimmering Sands from CoverGirl, which is an awesome neutrals little trio. And then I have all of my wonderful, wonderful little trios from Wet n Wild. These things are great. They're only about $2, and they are really good for the price. A lot more than I expected, and I'm just going to go through with you with which ones that I have real quick. This one is Soldiers and Charms, Don't Steal My Thunder, Walking on Eggshells, Silent Treatment, and Cool as a Cucumber. And I really love those. Like I said, they were only $2, so you really can't beat that price. So if you're looking for some really inexpensive little trios, try those out. And then this next section, I have pretty much all of my little tools that I have. I have my eyelash curlers in here, like a little spoolie, some tweezers, scissors, all of my rat tail combs, which I probably have more than I need. I have like a little sharpener, stuff like that. I've got like some eyelash glue, stuff like that in there. And then in this last container that I have over here, all the way on the end, I have my Sephora Instant Moisturizer in jar form. I've got my Caudalie Beauty Elixir, which is really awesome to spray on before you put on any moisturizer. It's really good for your skin. Caudalie Hand and Nail Cream, and then Caudalie Divine Oil. And then this little guy right here is just a container that I use to put my brush cleaner in when I clean my brushes. So I keep that handy in there. As far as the rest of this drawer goes, I keep some tape up here. If you have watched my other videos, you'll see I did a tutorial for how to get pretty much foolproof perfect wing eyeliner using tape. So I keep some tape here because it's really handy. In the back of the drawer, I've got my false eyelashes. I don't have all that many, but I have probably 4, 5, or 6 of them back there. I've got the Dior nose strips, just a couple of ones back there. I've got empty palettes. This is a MAC empty palette and then an e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. one is really awesome because it comes with a mirror in here and it fits the MAC shadows as well, so that's kind of handy. And then I've just got this little thing that has like some blush, bronzer, eyeshadow. It's like this funny little thing that I got from a friend. And then in the very, very back, I have all of my Halloween style makeup items and whatnot. I've got some little, I believe it's latex prosthetic elf ears, basically just pointed ears. So I have a couple of pairs of those. I've got some liquid latex in the back. I've got vampire fangs. I've got some glitters. I've got all kinds of things. I've got like white face cream, spirit gum, all that good stuff in there. So that is what is in this drawer, and now I'm going to go a little further down and show you where I keep my palettes, which is in this drawer set that I have down here. Down below my makeup station, I have just a little stool that I got. I got this at IKEA, and I got this desk at IKEA as well, if you're looking for those. And then I have a little trash can down there that should probably be emptied, but that's where that is. And then my stool, and then this drawer set. This is just a plastic drawer set that I got at Walmart. And then I taped teal duct tape on the front to make it just a little less boring. So that's what that is. And now I'm just going to show you all of my palettes in the top drawer here. To start off, I have this MAC palette that I just started, so it doesn't really have a lot in there. It's just got 3 shadows in there. But I just started a new palette because my last one filled up, and this is that one. I've got my old MAC palette that is much bigger. It holds twice as many shadows, and I've got pretty much all of my neutral ones over here and the more colorful ones over on this side. And if you guys are interested in a video going over my MAC palettes and all the shadows that I have in here, I would totally be up for doing that. Just let me know in the comments below. I've got this little palette here. This is my Urban Decay Oz the Great and Powerful Theodora palette, which is awesome. It just has a bunch of fun little colors in there. It comes with an eyeliner as well, and it came with that lip pencil that I showed you before. I've got my Laura Mercier Glamour Wardrobe, which is just this really cute, I love the packaging, really cute zip up little thing like this. It's got a huge mirror in it, and then it's got some eyeshadows, some little brushes come with it, and then this folds out, and there's lip colors, some cream blushes, a cream highlighter bronzer, and another brush in there as well. So that's what comes in that. And then my next palette that I have over here is this one. It's from e.l.f. It's just got a bunch of pretty neutral colors in there, and that was really inexpensive. I think I got it on sale for like $5. This next one is the Petal Pusher palette from Wet n Wild, and it's just got 8 really, really pretty purple shades in there. And that again was like $5, so that was really inexpensive. I've got this little book from Stila. It's the Dare to Bear one. It's got a shimmer, a bronzer, and 6 eyeshadows in it, and that's really pretty. I have this palette, which I've had for a long time, and I think I might have gotten it at Walgreens or something like that, but I honestly could not tell you for sure. And it doesn't really have a brand on it. This is from Claire's. I've had this for probably as long as I can remember. I've had it since, I think, middle school, maybe really, really early high school. But it's a fun little palette. It's got some fun colors in there. This one is from Kat Von D, and it just has a bunch of really pretty colors in there, and I love the pigmentation on them, and they go on really well. This is my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I've got this little e.l.f. one right here, this little quad, which is really cute. Some NYX ones. This one is TS20. This one's TS15, and these are just some little trios from NYX, and I love those. I've got this little palette, which I'm not sure where it came from or anything like that. I think it came from 17 magazine, but I'm not sure. It's just a little thing. As you can see, the back is kind of rubbed off, so I don't really know for sure where it came from. Back here, I've got a couple of little eyeshadows from Rimmel. This one's got some gray and black tones, some green tones in this one. And then last but not least, I've got my L'Oreal The One Sweep eyeshadows. This one's like the brown tones, and this one is like the more gray tones. And these were really awesome. I practically lived off these for a while because they were just so easy. I'm pretty sure this was my lazy high school phase when I got these because it was so easy to just get up in the morning, sweep this over my lid, stick on some mascara, and run out the door. So these are pretty awesome. So that's everything in my palette drawer. So that is all the makeup that I have and how I store it. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there are any things that I use to store that you'd like to know where they came from that I didn't say, or any products that I didn't go over, feel free to ask me in the comments below, and I'd be more than happy to tell you guys. I hope this maybe inspired you to organize your own stuff and maybe give you some ideas. So I hope you like this video. If you've got any ideas for a video you'd like to see, please comment below and let me know. And as always, have a good day, guys. Bye.